common man is hardly aware of the effect of internal purity of food on mind. In one of his books, Professor Leadbeater, a founder member of Theosophical Society, speaks about the influence of subtle ingredients of food on human body. According to him, apart from the digestive matter, the food matter also carries with it certain subtle contents, and our bodies absorb these as well. We meticulously take care of the external physical cleanliness of food, overlooking the fact that its internal purity is much more necessary than its physical purity. Food products subtly absorb thoughts and traits of persons, handling these for long periods. Repeated right or wrong thinking becomes a part of habit, ultimately developing into a trait of the person. The imprints of these thoughts or traits on the edibles created by the bioelectric transmissions of associated persons are carried over to the mind of its consumer. The internal purity of food is maximally affected by the morality and mental state, at the time of cooking, of its cook. Research tells us that maximum discharge of human bioelectricity takes place through the tips of fingers. Foodstuff repeatedly touched by bare hands and fingers cannot remain unaffected by the good or bad traits of the cook. It is true that while heating, many such internal impurities are removed. Nevertheless, heating does not purify the food in totality. Physical contact is not the only factor responsible for the internal impurity of food. Thoughts are waves of bioelectric current. As such, these are also propagated through sight while looking at things. Hypnotists and mesmerists utilize this property of transmission of thoughts. The famous saying, "Love at first sight," too illustrates this phenomenon. Food is man's favorite subject. Food products easily attract man. When one casts a glance on the edibles kept on the plate of a neighbor, the thoughts of the onlooker are also transmitted to these edibles. Food served reluctantly or by a person in an unhappy state of mind would certainly have negative effect on the eater. The same is true of the foodstuff forcibly snatched from somebody or consumed alone while sitting at a place surrounded by several onlookers, and of the food earned by unfair means. In marketplaces, sometimes sweets and other delicious edibles are displayed in glass showcases. Many onlookers feel tempted, but for some reason or the other, do not or cannot purchase these articles. Little children and individuals who cannot afford to buy these particularly watch these edibles with a craving. Bioelectric charges of such suppressed desires of many persons continue to accumulate on these food items, making them unworthy of consumption. Whatever be their nutritional value, repeated consumption of commercial products so displayed makes one sick. For this very reason, a natural and home-cooked food, eaten in the company of family members or people who are also having their meals in calm state of mind, is considered more beneficial for health than a pre-processed food, fast food, or food handled by many persons or displayed in a showcase. Being prepared with loving thoughts and care, a simple, inexpensive, ordinary food prepared and served by family members is much more nutritious and satisfying than the cookies and delicacies acquired from a departmental store. The great Hindu epics Ramayana and Mahabharata narrate the incidents of Lord Ram and Krishna accepting simple edibles offered by the poor, turning down invitations by kings. When Ram greatly appreciated the jungle berries offered by Shabari and Krishna praised the preparation of leafy vegetables served by Vidur, they did not do so merely to honor their hosts. They knew that the love and devotion of their hosts had enhanced the internal purity of the food manifold. Those engaged in advanced yoga sadhakas are particularly cautious about the subtle contamination of food caused by people coming in its contact.